It's blobbering time. I mean, it's clobbering time. My bad, YG. Nothing.
Wasabi Ramblings.
And he finally finishes his Fantastic Four team. As a product of the 90s and, a 90s baby, there are certain things that we grew up with that were just thrown in our face. We had the X-Men films. I'm not hating on them, by the way. We had the Fantastic Four films. We had the Spider-Man films. We had the Batman films. But either way, there was just certain heroes that got pushed to us first. And it was the Fantastic Four. Whether it was the Fire cartoon they had, whether it was their comics, or whether it was their toys, because everyone had their toys, or whether it was the movie merchandise. There was something that brought you to Fantastic Four from some avenue. Even if, the movies weren't the best. And we could even talk about that unreleased 90s one. I've seen it on YouTube. I'm sure you have too. So, I'm torn. So, I really enjoyed the first one when I was a kid. Then I got older and I just never wanted to rewatch it again because I just didn't enjoy it. The second one I didn't enjoy as a kid and then really didn't enjoy when I was older. So, I don't know. And then that one they made in 2015 where I don't even want to talk about that one. That one was so bad. It's just hard to find a good one. So, with this new one coming out, we can hope maybe it'll be good. I'm gonna finish out this Fantastic Four team because there's so many ways to go about finishing out your team. Whether you want to go the Mezco 112 route and drop the 400, but do you really want to do that? Or the Marvel Select route, which is probably going to be 35 to 40 a character, or the Marvel Legends route, depending on which era. If you get, there's 3 recent releases in the last 5 years, so you want to get one that's probably going to run around 35, 40, or another one that's going to run around probably the 60 to 50, or the same price, or you can just get one like I got this wave. I think it's 1 or 2 years old now, maybe 2, 3, and 3 of the figures were at the most $14. So if you want to go the budget route and don't want to spend a lot on finishing out your Fantastic Four team, because obviously you have love for them because they're Marvel's first family, or you just enjoy them in some way aesthetically, then yeah, this is probably the route you want to go. I didn't worry about if he was going to have standing problems. Is he going to have standing problems? Fucking huge. Pause. He's got some very stiff joints. I can't... Jesus, does that not move? Is it backwards? I don't get it. Alright, well, I guess that's its range of motion there. I mean, I shouldn't expect a thing to have that much motion. He's a very bulky, awkward character in size, so I understand. But he looks fire. So I'm not going to pretend like I bought this figure for its articulation because I didn't. So I can't get mad at it for having not much to basically none. And it's not for that. It's for looks. It's the thing. So for accessories, you've got 2 fists for clobbering time, and an extra head. It would have been nice to have been included some extra, I don't know, a bent piece of metal or a bent car, something I could use for a weapon or damage effect, but it's cool, it's whatever. Hasbro, Spring, 2 fist, a head, accessories, $28. Thanks, Marvel.
$28. Thanks, Marvel.
Yeah, I can now complete my team. Yeah, I'm excited. I now have all 4 members of the Fantastic Four. I might do a review of the entire set. Might not. I know they're old, but I just wanted to collect this. So this was a me thing, and I was gonna share it. And plus, if anyone wants to get the figure on a budget, or wants to get the figures and not spend that much but still represent one of their favorite teams, then I would, I guess, give some pointers and tips towards people looking in that direction. The Mezco or even Marvel Select were a little bit cheaper. I might consider getting them, but like at that point I was already so far into finishing my Marvel Legends team. I was like, okay, well, I literally only need the thing. Why not? Why am I gonna start over now and spend another 30 on 4 more characters? I'm not doing that. So I was like, I'm just gonna finish this team. So yeah, for some people that's the more viable option. For some people it's not. Some people might go the Mezco route and drop the 400, but obviously that's not what this is about. This is more so about if this is worth. We want to go over articulation. He's got a good 360 rotation here. There is no bicep swivel because there's no separation of the bicep. You've got about right there with shoulder bend, so don't expect much. 360 swivel for the fist, which I replaced because he had open hands. Same thing for that arm, obviously. You've got swivel thighs that are really tight. Got a decent double bend in his knee, like decent. The foot swivels side to side very well, and forward and back. So the legs have great articulation. The chest can turn, swivel all the way. I'm not going to though. I think this has a good lean forward, but it's very stiff and doesn't actually feel like it moves. The head can 360. Oh, I remember my complaint. This arm on the right does not go further, like, yeah, well, because it's blocked. But it's supposed to have more range of motion, and it doesn't get it because this right here blocks it. That was one of my frustrations out the box with it, and I almost broke the arm because I couldn't figure out how to do it. I have a thing with Marvel Legends. For their basic figures, I don't really like paying $24, $25. I'd rather pay in the $16 to $18 range for a Marvel Legends figure like this, because I know it's not going to give me much, and I know it's not going to be worth my time. Even the $24 ones, I sit there and I go, is this figure really going to be good? Like, am I not going to be pissed off in the end? Am I not just setting myself up for failure? But even in their $24, $25, $28 figures, they have basically no articulation, no nothing, and it frustrates me. So, like, the thing I don't understand is why I am wrong for not wanting a figure of that price. Give me more. Give me better articulation. Give me better range of motion. Give me better detail, or give me more accessories, or give me different accessories that actually feel like accessories instead of just fist, hand, head. That's it.
Fist, hand, head. That's it.
I don't know. Maybe I just want too much from Hasbro. I just wanted to finish my Fantastic Four team out, and I did. So I'm happy. He's fine. You could pick him up if you want.